It all ends today, guys. Alright. Glad you're with me, Emma. Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Skye, please take the stand? Miss Lana Skye, you're the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all that I've done these past few years. Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Skye. Remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth. Of course. The truth. Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Gant. Everything hinges on your testimony. Any chance you have to get to Gant? Gant and the fabrication. Let's do this. I've worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Huh. Are you sure about this testimony? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure. But Lana. If this is true, that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this. That's why I've been telling you from the beginning. Please, Mr. Wright. You've got to help her. She sacrificed herself because of me. Well, she's telling the truth. She's not. I know my own sister. And if she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony. Yeah. There's no time to start second-guessing myself. Defense... Okay, cross name. Okay, thank God I'm... Got all, penalization points back. How many years? Ever since I made senior detective. I was 24 then, so that'll be 5 years ago. Detective Gant and Detective Skye were legendary partners. I personally saw them testify in numerous cases. She must have been good coming from the same school as Mia. Him Gant was a respectable detective. That's why. Bullshit. But think about it, Miss Skye. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail. You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. Stab Detective Goodman with a knife. And... Did you do so to help your sister? Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. But what she did was justifiable self-defense. She shouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized at Dale because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. Man. So that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago. Her testimony is lying. You say this all by yourself. Yes. Do you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene? It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor knife was stuck into the victim's body. What? Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident. That's only a situation we dreamed was possible. The reality is, it was my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change the statement. You mean, Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Doc? Something like that. If that's so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Doc was carrying a switchblade knife. Oh, that was lying on the floor, a little distance away. It's probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies. Oh, just to protect me. She's reading my mind or something. So, when you found a scene like this, what'd you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to. Yes. What? You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the victim? But why? Why would you do that? You of all people should know, Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. My head isn't that bad, but you may want to ask for the sake of others. Why'd you do that? Come now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out. Very well, let's add this to the witness's testimony. The reason Miss Skye fabricated the knife. According to your testimony, Prosecutor Marshall's broken knife was the murder weapon, right? Yes, and even at that, my point to blame away from Dark. I felt the most effective way to get him convicted was by having the tip of his knife found inside the victim's body. So you buried it inside the victim's stab wound? Yes, because I hate Dark for what he did. Bullshit. So you rearranged the crime scene. Sure you didn't do this to keep Emma from looking like a murder? How many times do I have to tell you, Mr. Wright? Emma didn't do it. Period. Are you so desperate to hide that fact? You're willing to risk a death sentence? She's lying. She did so I wouldn't be blamed for what happened. In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable. There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions. Mr. Wright, my sister's lying. Looks like she's determined to protect you to the end. She says she fabricated the evidence by herself. There's no way she could have done it alone. I've got to get Lana to talk more. She's lying. There's bound to be a slip-up and make contradictions. Yes, I can't. Maybe I gotta ask the other thing. Move the body. Why? Why'd you move the body? When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body? Where you deduced it was by Chief Gant's desk. The body was found by your desk. How'd you move it there? The reason for that is simple. Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Skye moved the body. Piece of the jar that shattered. Piece of the jar? You mean? Yes, that wretched jar Mr. Wright showed us earlier. If you want to show that, Dark committed the crime. It will be more expedient to move the body. So, when you first found the body, the jaw was all ready. Of course it had been shattered to pieces. Look at the crime scene to be clear right away what happened. Neil Marshall was dead and Dark was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during the struggle. I see! What's the matter, Emma? Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime scene was committed. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that. There must be a contradiction here somewhere. Anyway, I committed this fabrication complete. Nope. Miss Skye, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered? That's true. Where to be exposed now? The past 2 years of your life will have been useless. Even so, I'm compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. A contradiction in my testimony? You must find, I quote, the piece of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan. That's right. Do you have a problem with that? A simple oversight, really. I see a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments. Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. I need to sit my ass up. Question mark? In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet been broken before he died. Couldn't have written Emma's name on the shattered jar. Order! Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. Maybe missing something critical here. Something critical. Chief Prosecutor, it seems you are as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we are headed. Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Very well, the witness may now continue her testimony. Jar and the message in blood. Gotcha. I immediately noticed a blood trace on the jar. It was dark in the room. I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I whipped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was I had been cleaned before they were discovered. You mean you were the one who wiped away this message in blood? I was the chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence. Very well. The defense now begins cross-examination. Alright, don't cross-examine this bitch. Alright. It all ends today. So the jar was already broken. It's a miracle that the thing hadn't broken earlier. It certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case. But not as feeble as the judge's judgment. You're an ace detective. Who never miss a detail. You really expect us to believe you didn't investigate what was written on the jaw pieces? Normally I would have. So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar? No. If I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them to dust. Well, that helps my case. Anna, you do that for me? Seems to do my makeup yet. Anyway, I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was. If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. You must have been in a hurry. I was. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before everyone came. This is rather shocking. I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened. What do you mean? I really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall. You wouldn't have wiped away the blood. What else could I have done in that situation? Lana, I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but to gather up the pieces. How could you see with the power out? Should have been pitch black in that office. A detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now I always carried a pocket light and a camera with me. Even I carry my bottle of, emergency lumino wherever I go. I never miss anything. I got a last piece. So you legally rearranged the crime scene. Yes. I don't have any excuses for my actions. I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know. I treated you so badly all this time. It's not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. Haven't we gotten to the bottom of this incident? No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office. Our contradictions have surfaced in her testimony. Your sister really put up a fight. She doesn't really care about you. Still, she's not doing this the right way. I've finally figured out the contradictions and heard testimony. There's one final possibility that might turn everything around. I don't know. There's only like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Got about like 4 blocks of evidence. It's dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. Parents are large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. That's it. That's the last part. Wait, did I press her? I think I did, but I'm just gonna see if I get more. There's one final there's another possibility. Nope. Security video. There's the off report. I immediately noticed the blood traces on that jar. How would a jar make it up there? What do you think? Just realized. Fragments. She wiped off the blood. The fragments were large. You're wrong. Again. Miss Skye, I believe this jar concealed the truth you were unaware of. God damn it. We found this final piece of this jar in Gant's safe. In the chief's safe? But how? I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was. Still blood on it. But the witness just testified. I should get every last piece and wipe the blood off them. Yeah, which leaves us with only one explanation. The night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you're the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. Got more. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? I'm afraid that's unlikely. Pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. Here are my mouth all along. We've forgotten, Your Honor, when this witness arrived at the scene. The jaw was already broken. All that. There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jaw. Another person's come to the scene proud to the witness. Oh, now I'm blind. The person was Chief Gant. The time he was looking for dark downstairs. Deciding he was there first. Why would he break the jar? Question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer that? No. No! Just shakes his head like, no. Wait. I'm not the one on trial here. Damon Gaunt arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. Proceeded to break the jaw. He proceeded and purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question. What is the action called? Fabrication. And why would Chief Gant do that? Tell me what happened afterwards. Isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Turned out her sister, she sought Gaunt's aid. Lending her to his aid, Gaunt helped her create evidence that incriminated Doc, sparing Emma, and here is the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the Chief's puppet. No, I did on my own. He says, stop trying to protect the Chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. You didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Visitors make up the most foul lies to defend their clients. Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do see the type who likes it. Wait a minute. What if we're still smack dab right in the middle of Gant's trap? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Lana. Maybe right after all. What do you mean, right? So you do tell foul lies to Mr. Wright? Miss Skye, please testify once more. But if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. But I do remember, I'm not gonna go with Mr. Marshall. Miss Skye, you will. I can't. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will, if we tell the truth. Please do it. Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw. Alright, the witness may testify once more for the final time. The actual crime scene. Please tell the truth. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled in that suit of armor sword, and the dark lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. Had Chief Gant helped me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But it was all really a fabrication. Emma might be innocent. Unbelievable. His body was impaled on the armor sword. You're the only one who saw that? I feel you have proof. Actually, I do have proof. I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning. What? To me? It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed. But I don't remember receiving a picture like that. I must have known. See, Mr. Wright? She really does have faith in you. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures of Lana. I said she gave it to you this morning, right? I remember getting something from her then. Let's check the evidence again. There must be a picture there somewhere. Found ya. Please? Is that it? Hello? Nice. Open it. Hey, there's a picture here. Oh my god. Oh my. This is the actual crime scene? Another detective saw the crime scene like this. That's because I contacted criminal affairs only after I arranged the scene. Mr. Wright? Piece cut out from his vest. Piece come out from his vest. Creepy. Found it inside the jeep. It's a handprint. That cloth. It had fingerprints on it. So her fingerprints those must be the real murderer. What? Those fingerprints. They're yours, Emma. Are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright? Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. As long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Very well. The defense now begins cross-examination. Actual crime scene. What? Oh, come on! I just press hold it! Come now, Legend. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant! What now, you want to make me out as a bad guy too? So I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. Fuck you. I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You already declined testimony. That means you forfeit your right to make statements of any sort. This must be the risk the judge was talking about. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tighten around your own neck. He's gonna do it again? Why does he do that? Ah, so what? You think I'm worried? Sorry to disappoint you. But I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? The evidence would do all the talking for me. If I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence? No, I don't, but someone does. Oh shit, no. Someone. So then, what's your excuse, righto? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You know, something to show us, right? And that proves it. Fuck! Oh, no! 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 If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma surely made some. What? Can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? It shows you really. I don't want to! No! Fuck you! No! No, fuck you! I don't give a damn! Is this... Am I doing this right? I'm already doing it. Fuck. You're right, I don't have any evidence. What? You lie. Chief Gant? You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. Inconclusive evidence. All I took was a fucking safe. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Mr. Wright. Why don't you show them? Get it together. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gant? Can't you figure it out? Take a look at this picture. See the victim's vest? What's hanging off at the chest area? Looks like part of it's been cut off for some reason. That means you had this in your safe? What? That means you, the chief of police, concealing evidence? This won't be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Impressive. To be honest, I think you had the gall, Righto. I have balls. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as a murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. So you really were manipulating her. I knew Lana. I may look like the blame label of her sister. And when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid. So you assisted Miss Skye. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body, and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. We raised the crime scene. I had 2 pieces of evidence. That is before Lana arrived at the scene. 2 pieces of evidence. Makes me those items are safe. But why? For insurance, of course. Insurance? I'm sure my plan will work. It's always best to be prepared for the worst. It doesn't matter to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You were calculating that far ahead? While forging evidence? Who you take me for, a fool? I made police cheat by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? Hey, the most legible part of Emma's name. I expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces. But did you fabricate all the evidence? We'll say you didn't fabricate the message on this jaw too. Ho-ho. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I get one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Righto, cough it up already. I know you have it. You're waiting for Mr. Wright. So you admit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe? Yes, I admit. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all. It's not better than being portrayed as a murderer. Oh, Mr. Wright, you have to say for yourself. Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence to present. You just moved, Righto. Should have shown it before it was too late. It's been a long battle. But the moment the truth has finally arrived. Wait, as long as I don't mess up here, victory's mine. Can I look up what to do? Do I have to do this? I don't want to do this. Alright, Your Honor. Do you have evidence to present now? Alright then. Let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall. I'm so sorry. Let me verify this once more. The day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh yes! At last you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that... no, we already know whose it is. A strong impact so clearly. You mean... it could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. It is... you're slow in the uptake as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it. Righto had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? I mean, you already know. You know whose fingerprints are on that. Mr. Wright? I don't really know. I don't want to do this. Whose fingerprints are they? Alright. I'll tell you. I'm so sorry. It should be okay now. Everything seems predicted. The person whom these fingerprints belong to are... I'm so sorry. No. Fuck. Emma Scott. What? They're mine? I'm sorry, Emma. But why? Why didn't you... how could I, really?
Fuck you. You're really something, Righto. I knew this girl did it all along. You still try to pin the murder on me. So it's true. Tragic but true. This girl really did shove us. Hold it. How could you? You monster! Miss Skye! You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't. Skye, it's not over yet. What? So this trial isn't over yet. But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Only this trial. But your career, too. Purposely conceal this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. Looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. Not your badge, boy. Fuck. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you gonna tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer? No? Before I do that, there's one little thing I have to clear up. What's that? Who really killed What? Huh? Chief Gan, you are absolutely right. Chipkov proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was a Skye, wasn't it? I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, it contains a critical contradiction. Well, okay, please. This is what babbling about. We're talking about contradiction, dumbass. Only that proves who the real killer is. Wait a minute. Mr. Wright! Piece of cloth. Could possibly contradict. It can't. Fucking reign ends here. Behold, a piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Wait a minute. Cloth. Be this? This is the picture Miss Skye took. Take a good look at it. Oh yeah, she was there first! See the piece of his vest was cut out? Yeah, there's blood. Yes, they sure are shown underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. It's just a soak with blood. It's only natural. His lungs no doubt were punctured. Blood poured out of his... Oh, but that piece of cloth. Wait, there's no blood on it. Wait. There's no blood on it. There we go. Gotcha now. So now Skye's fingerprints are on this cloth. There's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. But that doesn't mean... Oh my god, she might not be a murderer after all. Marshall was not impaled on the sword. No, this is nonsense! Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. So then tell me, who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Skye? Picked the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor's sword. And to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the job with the victim's blood. And he broke the job on purpose to leave behind a clue. And made Lana believe her sister did it. You bastard, did you? And what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? The very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. Get destroyed! Get fucked. It's finished. Shit. Oh, come on. That was close, Righto. You almost had me. Oh shit. Sorry. But you have to do better than that. I refute your allegations. Alright, come at me, bruh. What do you mean you refute his allegations? You see that piece of cloth? It's illegal evidence. Order! What nonsense is this? Legal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Aji? Earlier, old Wright here concealed that piece of cloth. I don't have any, fuck you. Well, that's true. Defense did refuse to present evidence. At that moment, the piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence. That's not fair. Oh. Did you actually think you could best me in court? Yeah? Looks like last laugh's on you, son. Nah, it's on you. God damn it. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? True. Legal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Well, Mr. Wright? Had relevance to the case. It's not illegal. And at last. Time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright? Can you admit to it? I'll say I'm illegally concealed this piece of cloth. I didn't. Certainly not. Certainly I refused to present evidence at one point. Aha, so the evidence is illegal. Get objected. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. Ah, I know where this is coming from. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved in presenting evidence. No, Archie, don't listen to his lies. Sent by a coward. Can't let him. Get objected by me, bitch. There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? It is legal. Let's settle this once and for all. You refuse to present evidence. If you can't prove it was not in violation of the law, and do so now. Take this, bruh. This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief. The DM of Skye's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth. Nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule number 2, unregistered evidence must be relevant to the case and trial. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SO9 incident. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Yeah, but it was cut out Sorry, but can you recall when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No. He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, the piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. You yourself confessed to a certain truth. The crime. You personally cut out this piece of... Yes, you admitted to that. No! You did. It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who could that be. Damon motherfucking Gant. The killer was you. I'm getting some Ace flashbacks right now. I knew I should have gotten rid of him. What? Oh, no, not him. He was actually awesome near the end. That good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years been snooping around the department, trying to get something on me. So you admit it, finally. Crimes being committed every day. Yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. You recruited Angel Starr to convince Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. If the evidence is transferred, it's my only chance to find out the truth. Means you gotta help me. I don't want to do the accent again. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost eye report. I went with him to the evidence room. And all of a sudden, he had to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman? Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? Can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. That was when he told me to open the evidence room and take it out. It's not too late. I'll hand this to Marshall. Well, to be honest, I was a little panicked too. Had a bad feeling about it. Never knew it would come to this. That's when I saw it. The accursed knife. I couldn't just pull it out. It only increased the amount of blood and you couldn't finish what you started. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I was wiping it up. I was worrying so much about the floor I didn't realize my mistake. Detective Gumshoe's bloody handprint. I used to be known as a crime computer. Everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, we couldn't think of any other way to move the body. You broke the trunk, but what's the big deal? You pulled down a lot more than us, Detective. Shut up. What does this have to do with anything? You're horrible! How could you get Mrs. Skye involved in all this? Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So he took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I feel bad for having to do it. No, you didn't. Just sit around and pick and choose what to take. Well, I left the jar fragment in the gloves. Yeah. Looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all do their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. Must have known that. Tell me, Worthy, what are you doing in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. Don't you dare compare me to scum like you. One day, you'll understand. If you want to take them on alone, you'll figure out what's needed. Shut up. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Udgy? What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. Sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be long ago. I was a fine investigator and examined others on the force. Sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Udgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Righto here. Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. You see, if I listen carefully, I can hear it right now. The sound of a new beginning. Can someone just shoot this dude in the face and be over with? You're welcome. There are two things I wanted you to understand. Yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone. I'm so glad we cleared that up. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Skye, you no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years, and the time I gained helped me forge evidence up until today. So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. Sorry, Miss Skye. I can get you out of all your troubles. My. What high standards you have for a rookie. See why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, just might make it to the top. Oh my god, it's the first time I see her smile. Anyway, my thanks, Mr. Wright. Skye. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. It was nothing. Liar. I was worried the pressure might break you, and yet... He was above it all and guided us right to victory. Done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it. I only did my job. In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for us all. Miss Skye, yes, Your Honor, you are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact you still acted as an accomplice. Oh, come on! Yes, I understand, Your Honor. Is there something amusing about all this? Why are you smiling? It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. God damn it. Can't believe she still has to go for another trial. Well, the trial's gone far too long already. You're on the charge of murder. The court finds the defendant, Miss Skye, not fucking guilty. I win. That's all. The court's adjourned. Woohoo! We did it! Holy shit, we went on for a long time. Oh my god. 10 to 5. At long last, it's finally fucking over. Emma? Why the long face? So your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit. No, that's not it. It's now after the trial ended. I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. Only my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. I did as much as I have over these past few days. What? No. I did my best too, but Lynn didn't say a single word to me. Oh, not! God damn it. Oh. Guess I just come back. I'll take Why are I so calm detective? You gotta not. You do this on purpose, aren't you? Make detective run around while on duty. Top off, you call me here. I seen happier people. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding. Oh. Are you here because of my sister again? Nope. Not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Me. That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. You know what? Anna? Should you be doing this? Just under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. I don't give a fuck. That day 2 years ago. It was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Sis, I asked Dan to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. There's no way I could make it through the past 2 years. I know how much I was hurting you by distancing myself. I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew. But sis, you're only doing it for me. No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day. Behind what I believed to be the truth. I was deceiving you. Sis. I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma. I'm so sorry. But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now. You're happy? Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have. Yay, we're getting a happy ending now. Are we going to see these two hug? There we go. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Yes. No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is try to make up for mistakes. Why must we make up for mistakes, you ask? I don't know. Because in doing so, we can find a way back to our path. And once we find our path, we can move on from our past mistakes to our brighter future. Best thumbnail. At least that's what I felt looking at those two sisters make up. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe. Me? Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right? Edgeworth? Step high and come over here. God damn it. He's pissed. Where was he hiding? I was hiding under this bookshelf. Just came to say, congratulations, Wright. Thank you. Thank you, Edgeworth. Right, well, I'll be going now. Now get your ass back here. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you. It's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say. I realize today that I can't change my own mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth, not only that, I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gaunt was right. To despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them, but in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon. It's scary, but I've been thinking the same thing for quite some time now. Edgeworth? Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gaunt did. The thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Edgeworth? Don't you understand? Damon and your mentor, Manfred von Karma, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon? That may be right. But think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Yeah. What is this, a pop quiz? Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana's talking about. Neither Edgeworth or I would have been able to find on our own. Fuck! I'm looking this up. I don't fucking know. Is this it? That's the picture I drew. Our counterattack began with this. You had one half the evidence list, and I had the other. Probably wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. Oh yeah, I sure thought of that, really. I didn't have my chance, Edgeworth. It's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth, if you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends I need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Edgeworth, what do we do now? Well, whatever we do, just remember, what happened in this trial can either make or break you as a prosecutor. In the end, it's up to you. I know. Seems I owe you my thanks too, right? What I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll wait for you in court. Farewell. I better be getting back too. Okay, I'll come visit you. Seems we both still have a lot to learn. Here, this is a little something for you. Scientific investigation? It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well. Thanks, sis! I will. Looks like this is it. So another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Aww. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I start a new journey of my own. Trying to rediscover myself. Well, don't go checking off just yet, pal. Ah, crap. What is it, detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this, but I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side. Yeah, well, you see, it's right. Son of a bitch. What, you think I could afford that my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best. Why is it I suddenly feel like I want to scream? As we're all here, why don't we all go out? I'm not footing the bill this time. Come on, guys. Hello? Objection? Hello? Why can't I do anything? Objection? The fuck is my... Hello? I'm confused. I can't press anything. I'm confused. Help! Objection. Why isn't this work? Objection? Hello? Objection. I'm pressing the button. I'm gonna fix this. Objection? It says it's on. Do I just press that and press this? This isn't working, guys. Hello? Objection! How the fuck am I supposed to get past this? I wonder, do I just have to yell objection? Objection. It's not working. Hello? Objection? Hello? Hello? I'm confused. No, don't do this to me. How can I skip to the credits? How can I skip to the credits? Objection? Help! Oh my god, this is bullshit. I'm pressing the buttons. It's not working. I think I broke the game, guys. No, don't do this to me. No. No. Objection. No, stop, stop. I want to press the fucking button. Can I press... Please? I want to see the credits. There we go. Oh. Found another way, was just to press the A button. Oh, I can... Okay. Looks like this actually is the end. Oh. I'm just gonna do all this stuff. Yes! Wow. Right, so far. Oh my god, that last like 2 minutes was just like, how? It was like, and I'm like, oh, you just press the A button. Oh, thanks, internet. It looks like that's it. It's the end. Oh shit, it's you again. What the hell is Billy? You know what? Everybody should strive to become like Dick Gumshoe. Hands down, best detective ever. Should be a solemn game for Dick Gumshoe. Well, looks like oh my god! I swear to God! Come on! Faster! Fuck you! Died. Just gonna let the credits roll. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I'm just not gonna say. I'm just not gonna read the text. I'm just gonna let it roll out. No, I'm good. That's you again. Ah. The right way lunch. Alright. Holidays been, but the... What? Well, everyone eat the sweet part first, not the bitter stuff last. Okay. Well, this was a good game. I enjoyed it. Wait, what did he say? Mr. Left. Oh, there we go. We finally get to see the chair that he's sitting on. After so many episodes, we finally get to see it. Oh shit, this was a fun game. This was really long, too. This was a long-ass game. And also kind of fun. I will be playing more of these series in the future. Probably not now. Probably not now. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I missed you. I fucking missed you! Bye-bye. Fucking missed my... She was the only one that didn't come to see the last trial. I wonder what she would have thought of it. I wonder if this is what I'm playing in the other games. Mr. Edgeworth. He's not here, is he? There we go. Bellboy from all the way back. Yeah, damn. Hey, where are you going? Oh yeah, you're going to Europe for some reason. You owe me. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there's something in there. Okay, I don't know which one's more thumbnail material. This one or the hugging scene. Whatever this side. When the time comes. This is it. It's the end. In a long, hard battle, we finally made it all the way to the end. Wow. So that was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed that Let's Play, because I fucking did. I guess when we next come to this game, we're going to go do the next part of the series. It's gonna be fun. More headaches and shit. But that's not gonna be for a little while. But anyway, thanks for watching this Let's Play, everyone. If you enjoyed, please do all that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys later.